I think, Sid, indicative of the situation we're in now. All 4 legs in this set have gone against the darts. Nervous players, but still throwing brilliantly.
Just like against Martin Adams from the news of the world, he gets the big 170 shot when he needs it, Taylor. He is a genius.
58.
He will, after the double first, to save his title. What a match. Still alive for the 60. Beautifully taken. A lie to the left.
140.
Well, when a champion is threatened the way that Taylor has been by Barneveld, it's an invitation to produce his best, and he certainly hasn't disappointed, has he? It's now Taylor in the ascendant.
He's 3-0 up in sets. Looked to be a cakewalk, was Taylor. Now, well, looking certain, especially after that dart, to go to the deciding set of this classic.
He's, I think, had his concentration affected by the dropping of the dart, but he's on a finish.
What a time for an 11 dart there to save your title. Here we go then. 2 darts to take us to the deciding set of a classic.
Will require 52.
52 then for Taylor. Double 16 for the 12th set and to take us into the deciding set. He knows he'll be back even if he misses. He doesn't miss. That's 6 sets all, and into the 13th and final set we shall go soon. What a match!
What a match! What a pair of men! Taylor, like a bear on cake-free cake day, bouncing around the stage. He always said, John, he loved the contest.
He loved the contest. He's loving the contest. They're loving the contest. Fantastic.
Magic stuff, John. We all built it up to be the great, great final, and it's coming true before our very eyes.
Well, Taylor 3 sets to 0 up, and the only player in the contest at that stage. The 4th set was Barneveld, 3 legs to 0 with absolute magic, taking the set, Sid, remember, with a 170 checkout, and that's how the game has gone.
Yes, look at that. Taylor set the early pace with a crack at 112, 107, 92. Barney's best was 113 and couldn't win it. And then suddenly, the blue line went into the ascendant, and Taylor there went to 107. Seemed to be going. The crowd went nutty.
Yes, absolutely, thoroughly, utterly enjoying this wonderful match. It was Barneveld who took the 5th set with that brilliant 1-2-9, making the set level. He then took the set, and there you see it from set 7 onwards. Look at the averages of both players through the red strip and the blue strip there. Brilliant.
100 late and 107 for Taylor to get back to parity.
And parity, therefore, we have this man, the Dutchman Raymond van Barneveld, 6 sets. And his opponent, the 13 times world champion, 11 times on this stage, he's won the PDC title. Phil Taylor, also 6 sets.
No stranger to scenes like this, Taylor. And I'm going to stick my neck out. In the next 7 or 8 minutes, this will become the greatest darts match we've ever seen, John.
Well, they're 2 of the greatest players I've ever seen, and it could well be that. And there you have it.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The 13th and
The touch
final set.
of
First leg is Raymond
fist to fist, but not
Game on.
in a pugilistic sense. But this, if it were a boxing match, Sid.
I always thought that word was pugilist. Use your own adjective. As Barney hits his 17th maximum of the match. The deciding set, the pis-aller, as the French say. It's got to happen over the next few legs. If it stays really tight, we could get to 5-5, and then there'd be a sudden death leg. Oh, he's creaming the board.
Almost picking up a second maximum. Would have been the third time in this match that he would have started a leg with 2 maximums. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, 3-0, 3-1, 3-2, 4-2, 4-3, 5-3, 5-4, 5-5, 5-6, 6 apiece.
Barney will be at the double easy. Could Kane Taylor with the next, 40 darts. The 13 times world champion under the Dutch hammer.
And if Taylor, having given Barney the throw right at the start, has any regrets, it might be said that he's always going to be chasing Barneveld in this decider.
Double hit. Now remember, you can't get a straight flat win by Olendia. You've got to go 2 clear in this one.
Second leg, it's Phil to front first.
That's right, you can win 3-0, of course, 3-1, but once it goes to 1 apiece effectively, it's then got to be won by 2 clear legs, although it won't be announced until 2 apiece.
There you go, lovely last dart by Taylor. Look at that. That was on course to tickle the flight understack I needed. Brave enough to try this. Oh, that was a silly dart.
Well, let's just say he's entitled to the odd one, as indeed is Taylor. They've been on stage now for knocking on for 3 hours, Sid. I think
59.
It was 10 to 8 this match got underway, so we can say 2 hours 35.
Taylor zipped off 3-0, averaging as high as 112. And then Barney pothead, and suddenly till the 4th set, he's gone mad on the 180s, Barney.
25 in the match altogether. And although 500 won't be reached for the tournament, not far short of it. Not far short of it, maybe a dozen or so.
Yeah, Bobby George come to see the real standard of the real lads at Real Darts. This is sensational, Jim. Sensational!
60.
Wonders where momentarily perhaps the magic's gone. Ah, brilliant.
Magic shot to the bull there. Taylor then could click out with a 13 darter. Oh, this looks exponents. 18th 180. What a standard. Cop smacking me and John, that's for sure. 216s for parity.
And you've got to say, 202, he picked off a 170, like Barneveld did, only his was a finish earlier in the match. He picked off the 170 deliberately to leave 32, and as